Imagine you're standing in a crowded store. A child suddenly starts screaming. The parent immediately begins negotiating. Stop crying. Come on, I'll buy you something. Please, everyone's watching. We've all witnessed moments like this, but what if the secret to raising calm children has nothing to do with controlling tantrums? What if the real answer starts long before the meltdown ever happens? Stay with me, because this idea could completely change the way you think about parenting. Most parenting advice focuses on stopping bad behavior. A child misbehaves, we react, we punish, we remove privileges, we offer rewards. And for a short time, it seems to work, but then the same behavior returns, again and again and again. The reason is simple. We're often treating the behavior itself, instead of understanding what's causing it. The next time your child acts out, ask yourself a different question, not, how do I stop this behavior? Instead ask, what skill is my child still learning? Maybe they're learning patience, maybe they're learning emotional control, maybe they're learning how to communicate frustration. Children aren't born with these abilities, they develop them over time. And when we focus on teaching instead of punishing, everything begins to shift. One of the hardest things for any parent is watching a child struggle. Our natural instinct is to help immediately, to fix the problem, to make the discomfort disappear. But growth often requires challenge. Think about learning to ride a bicycle. If someone holds the seat forever, balance never develops. The same thing happens in life. Small struggles teach children that they're capable, and that lesson becomes confidence. Real confidence isn't built by hearing "good job" all day. Real confidence comes from achievement. Every time a child solves a problem independently, they collect evidence. Evidence that says, I can do difficult things. Those small victories slowly become emotional strength, and emotional strength becomes resilience. Many people assume calm children come from strict households, but the truth is often the opposite. Children who feel emotionally secure tend to regulate themselves better. When a child feels deeply connected to their family, they don't need constant attention to feel safe. They already know they're loved. And that sense of security becomes the foundation for healthy behavior. Connection comes first, correction comes second. Small responsibilities may seem insignificant. Making a bed, setting the table, packing a backpack, cleaning up after an activity. But repeated every day. These habits shape identity. Children begin seeing themselves as capable people, as responsible people, as people who contribute, and identity has a powerful influence on behavior. Rules can change behavior temporarily. Identity changes behavior permanently. There's a big difference between saying, "Clean your room because I told you," and teaching, "We take care of our space because that's who we are." One approach creates compliance, the other creates character, and character lasts much longer than punishment. Here's a simple challenge. Choose one small responsibility for your child this week. Keep it realistic. Keep it consistent. Don't use rewards, don't use threats. Just allow the habit to become part of everyday life. Then observe what happens over time. Small actions repeated consistently often create extraordinary results. The goal isn't to raise children who obey because they're afraid. The goal is to raise children who understand responsibility. Children grow when they're trusted, they grow when they're guided, and they grow when they're given opportunities to become capable. Because true discipline isn't forced from the outside, it's built from within. And that journey begins with patience, connection, and belief. Sometimes one helpful idea can make all the difference. By the way, I'm curious about something. When your child gets upset or frustrated, how do they usually react? Do they calm down quickly, or do they struggle to manage their emotions? Share your experience in the comments below. I'd love to hear from parents from different backgrounds. And if you're finding this video helpful so far, Take a second to hit the like button. It really helps more parents discover content like this. Subscribe for more insights on raising confident and emotionally strong children. See you in the next video.